Hey guys, IceWire here and welcome to another mental health chit chat video. Thank you so much for all the support that you left on the first video that I made on overthinking and managing it. I appreciate it a bunch, and it was awesome just to see the comments and like read them and like hear some of your own like experiences that you may or may not have had. Now today, it's gonna be a different topic from what we had last time. Instead, we're gonna be talking about self-care. Now, I think it is really important to, make sure that you do take care of yourself even when you are feeling not too great. It's something that I also have to remember to do every day. Now, there is a lot of methods of self-care that have been like sort of popularized, and some of those are like meditating or going on hikes and I don't know, just that kind of shit. But there's some other things in regards to self-care that you can do that I think sort of get swept under the rug and not really looked at as like a serious option, if you get what I mean. Like, it's not really seen as something that's taken too seriously, and I want to talk about those. So let's get right into my tips for self-care. So one of the first ones is brush your damn teeth. Yeah, we're going for dental hygiene just to start off with, because that's really exciting. On a serious note, as someone that has had a lot of trouble with their dental hygiene in the past few years, like, I did not look like this like 2 years ago. I did not at all. My mouth was a completely different shape to what it is now. Like, I've had to go through multiple treatments for it. And because of that, the reason I had to go through multiple treatments for it was just because I wasn't taking care of myself. I mean, there were a few other outside factors that played a part in me having to go through all of the treatment, but just overall, I just wasn't taking care of myself because I felt so fucking shitty all the time. So something to remember when, like, even if you are feeling really crappy and you just don't feel like doing anything that day, so just brush your teeth. Seriously, your dental health and probably your wallet when it comes to dentist appointments will thank you for it. Plus, it just makes you feel way better after you've done it. You feel a bit more refreshed and awake, and it feels really good. Next up is taking showers. Yeah, right? Hygiene. I'm all about that hygiene life. Honestly though, even though it sounds really simple and just like your basic day-to-day task, it really does make a lot of a difference if you're feeling kind of low or just drained or anything like that. Sometimes just having a nice warm shower and just, getting yourself clean and all that jazz, it really can just like lift your spirits a little bit. For me lately, I have been like just feeling really drained lately. I mean, my sleeping schedule it's deceased. What sleeping schedule? What is sleep? But something that has helped me is like when I decide to go have a shower because I'm feeling so crappy, it helps me feel more awake and I'm able to stay up and I'm not spending my day just depressed sleeping, because that's a habit that I have, and it makes you feel like shit when you do it too much because you've overslept way more than what your body needs. So yeah, showering. It may seem simple, but it can really make you feel a lot better. Now, another thing that I tend to do, because obviously you see the focus of my channel and all the nerdy shit in the background, I like to play video games, and it is something that you can do to wind down as a form of self-care. Now, playing video games may be seen as like unproductive, and I can get that if you do, have like a busy life, but if you take some time to just sit down, relax for like 5 minutes, or more likely like an hour or so, then just pick something to play. Something that I like to play when I am not feeling too great lately has been The Sims 4. I like taking control of characters in that game and just messing around, watching them do shit, creating characters and just helping them live their lives and all that stuff. Also, that is going to be a topic for a later video, so keep your eye out for that. Not only that, I also have played Skyrim a bunch in the past, and I find RPGs really soothing and relaxing to play because it's like a good form of escapism, and you get to just sort of be someone that you're not, which it sounds kind of not good, but really it is when you just get to step into a universe and just mess around and have the time of your life and, I don't know, be a badass dragonborn. I've also been playing Jurassic World Evolution lately, and while it can get a little bit tense when it comes to dinosaurs breaking out, I go into focus mode and I focus on the tasks at hand that need done, and it's just really relaxing, just building enclosures and just taking photos of dinosaurs. It's fun. I really enjoy it a bunch. So if video gaming is your thing, I recommend doing that, but if, you know, video games aren't your cup of tea, because, you know, not everyone does play games and that is fine, I would recommend just, I don't know, like, books. Books are good. Hell, even just sitting your butt down and watching YouTube for a little while. Sometimes just doing nothing is good self-care, because after a day of just stressing out and worrying and stressing and like being busy, actually taking the chance to sit your ass down and do fuck all is really good. It can do you a lot of good, I think. And finally, for my self-care tips is talking to someone. Now, if you do have somebody that you can talk to, whether it is like a good friend or brother, sister, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, parent, if you can go to them and be able to talk about your problems and not feel judged, that can really help you a lot. For me, I go to my fiance when I am having a bit of a rough time. He knows about my mental health issues, and he is like the main person that I feel I can trust with that sort of thing, and he's just really accepting about it, and I don't know, I feel like I can tell him anything, which obviously it's a good sign if you're marrying someone. But yeah, just being able to talk to somebody about what you're going through and let it out, that is really good self-care. Just being able to let out what the hell is bothering you in a healthy way. I cannot stress that. If you're gonna let it out, please do it in a healthy way, and don't do it in a way that will hurt you, because I have been there. It is not good. It honestly just gives you more stress than you need. So just find a healthy outlet, whether it is talking to someone that you care about and cares about you, and just venting what's wrong, or even just having a cry to yourself, because sometimes crying is good self-care, because you can't bottle it in forever. You need to let it out at some point, and there is absolutely nothing wrong with letting your feelings out. It doesn't matter if you are a girl, boy, somewhere in between, none of that matters. You just can't keep negative thoughts and feelings to yourself and expect to be okay, because it's not healthy and it doesn't do you any good in the long run. Trust me, I know from experience, because I am the queen of bottling things up, and I am trying to take steps to improve that. Anyway, those are my self-care tips and ideas for you. I hope this was helpful in some way, shape or form. If you have any self-care tips for yourself, let me know down in the comments below. Share with other people, you know, your own little tips and ideas. Because honestly, feel free to. If you have any, just go bananas. I think everyone will thank you for it. Now, with these videos, I kind of want to make them like bi-weekly. So like every second week or so. I do have a scripted project coming up that is mental health related within gaming, so if that is your cup of tea, then stick around for that. If you like this, be sure to hit the like button, and if you are new here and this has helped you in some way and you want to see more of my stuff, consider subscribing. As always, a massive thank you to my patrons over on Patreon. You guys are so awesome, and I appreciate all of the support and feedback and everything that you have given me on this channel. Just, you're awesome. Thank you very much. Anyway, it's IceWire signing off, and I'll see you introverts later next time on the channel. Have a lovely day / night wherever you are in the world. Bye!